You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If I had a highway, I would run for the hills. If you could find a dry way, I'd forever be still. But you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one to stay. Head stuck in a cycle, I look off and I stare. It's like that I've stopped breathing but completely aware. Cause you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. And if you say something that you might even mean, it's hard to even fathom which parts I should believe. Cause you're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one to stay. Can't you give me what I'm needing, needing? Every heartbreak makes it hard to keep the faith. But baby, I just need one good one, good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way. Cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one, good one. Tell me that you'll be the good one, good one. Baby, I just need one good one to stay. Hi, my name is Heather, and I'm on the Brooklyn Cafe Show. I've got one more song for you guys. Whoa, sometimes I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I never had before. I just gotta tell you right now that I really do believe that something's got a hold on me, yeah. Whoa, something's got a hold on me right now, child. Let me tell you now, I've never felt like this before. Something's got a hold on me and it won't let go. Believe I'd die if I only could. It sure feels strange, but it sure feels good. I said, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you like that? This is the priest coming to you live from Boca Raton.
Wow.
That's what they call me today.
I think we need a little bit more light over here
preacher.
if you guys get a chance, please.
Oh, that's my fault.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I can't because I have to do a bilingual interview. So I can't see her.
I should just have her sit next to you. It'd be a lot easier then.
You go sit next to her. You speak Spanish.
No,
Yes,
I can
you
just
do.
move. I can
Yeah,
just swap. Or Len can sit here and I can go sit with Denise.
No.
So Denise is like, what do you mean you're moving my guest?
I had
Thank you, Jay.
I had an interview. I was talking about Dawn to this studio one time, and I was saying all these things, and she says, "Why are you talking about me?" I says, "In Spanish." She says, "I understand it."
Anyway, happy. What is today? Wednesday.
Yes, the day before.
The day before.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Wow. Thank you. Good and plenty. What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're going to be live at the Bills and Art Gallery, 38 East Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. Come on out, join the fun. We are networking. We've got half of our Thursday night lineup because on Thursday nights we rotate between the Artist Loft and Gypsy Soul. Tomorrow's show is the Artist Loft. It is with Alicia Carreno, Frank A. Ruffolo, Richard Sosa, and they are celebrating their 2-year anniversary tomorrow. We are live on location at the Bills and Art Gallery. All of our shows are going to be there live for Thursday evening. So we've got Artist Loft, Making Money with Laura Sanders, All Counting You and Your Doctor, and a special edition of Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours as we get to interview Bill and Elena. The gallery's incredible, and the event is brought to you by Gen X Beauty. A lot of good things happening. If you have not tried Gen X eye cream or face cream, definitely check out genxbeauty.com. Enter code Brooklyn50, Brooklyn50 to receive 50% off. And these cards, we're going to be giving these out tomorrow, a sample. So there is definitely a sample size of eye cream and face cream to try out. So come on by, meet our marketing team. Shop's going to be joining us today on the 1 o'clock hour, and we're going to be at the Bills and tomorrow probably from 4 o'clock until 8.
And Heather is going to join us tomorrow to do some entertainment at the 7:30 hour.
And that music by Heather Lee was unbelievable. This is the first time I've had the pleasure of meeting Heather, certainly the first time on the cafe. She comes to us through a longtime friend, Michelle Spears, definitely who knows music because she was with Steve-O for so many years. But wow.
Lauren brought her in because she's going to be talking about something as well.
Lauren Russo, you know her?
I do.
She brought her in.
Okay. Oh, I got
It's her
you.
event. It's her place.
I
she don't know about your
I did not
place
know
yet.
that.
No, she
We
doesn't
heading
know
there.
about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put her on.
We're going to be heading there. They got a lot of entertainment.
At Cugini.
No, today we're
different-
going to be highlighting Village Music Cafe in Wellington.
That's where we're going. We're going to there.
Denise, how come all roads lead back to you?
Yeah.
All roads normally lead back to Rome but in this case, all roads lead back to Denise Marsh. I feel like this is the Denise Marsh show. So special edition of Gypsy Soul right here on the Brooklyn Cafe.
Well, the nice thing is that we're going to be talking about a whole venue. Okay, and Heather was nice enough to grace us. I only saw one tape of her that Michelle
Heather, you are
sent.
unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
And you've only been singing, what, a few years, you said?
Well, I mean, technically I've been singing my whole life, but if you ask my parents, I didn't get good till I was about 11.
And what is she, 12?
I'm 20 now.
She's 20.
She must use Gen X.
I know.
Because
It's
I
like
was 150, look at me now.
aging backwards. Heather, where did Michelle and Lauren find you?
At an open mic at the Wellington Music Cafe.
And that's Village Music?
Cafe,
It's
yes.
Village Music Cafe in Wellington.
And that was your first time there?
Yes, it was. We had heard about it through Facebook, and one night we just decided to go. It was me and my parents, and I was really excited to get up on stage, and now I'm here.
And you also do the national anthems at ball stadiums and things of that nature?
I do. I do a lot of anthems at the polo fields for all their games. I've been at the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium, the Miami Marlins Stadium. I've done a few like minor league ball games down there. And then I do a lot of like local events. I used to go play football at my community fields, and they asked me to do the anthem for them, and I was more than happy.
Yeah,
Are you in school? Do you have a day job, or singing what you're looking to do full time?
Of course, singing is what I'm looking to do full time, but I currently work at a little diner near where I live, and I go to class at Palm Beach State.
Remember Rose, who was at Poppy's?
Uh-huh.
And I told you the story? And Rose came here and sang, and she went to Vegas. She's another diner.
You're incredible, Heather. Where
Thank
else
you
are you
so much.
performing?
I try to perform anywhere I can. I get a few competitions here and there. I recently did one, another competition for Wellington, and I went to the finals for that in Ocala. That was a lot of fun. That was the Wellington's Got Talent, or it was something along those lines.
Now, we have an event tomorrow, but we have other events. We also have an event at Crazy Uncle Mike's, yes?
As a matter of fact, our latest marketer, she came up to me in the middle of setting the board up. She says, well, what do you think about the event we're doing at Crazy Uncle Mike's? Yes, October 21st. I guess we may as well announce it and let it out of the bag. Lala, what are we calling the event? She's got her earbuds in. I think it is called the
Futuristic
Future Showcase.
music?
I don't know. She's got her earbuds in. She's posting something. But anyway, we're doing an event on October 21st at Crazy Uncle Mike's.
Circle your calendar.
It is through Do Good Del Rey, Amp Media Futures Foundation, which is our 501c3 right here at the studio, which embraces all of the interns we have to give them a creative outlet to learn media, communications, marketing, broadcasting, sound, video, everything that we do here. That's our 501c3. So Amp Media Futures is pairing up with our for-profit, which is Amp Media Productions, and Crazy Uncle Mike's through Do Good Del Rey. And October 21st at 5 to 7:30 p.m. we are going to be there to do a fundraiser for Amp Media Futures Foundation. So we are looking to spotlight our local talent, the artists that have come through the cafe, that have been on AMP. Certain qualifications, you got to vet it, because yes, Crazy Uncle Mike's is the stage that everyone wants to be at, and it is kind of like a soft launch, a soft audition at Mike's to be part of that showcase.
Until we go to the theaters and hold specials in that.
So October 21st, save the date. More information coming. We have not launched it yet. I don't even know what they're calling it. Spotlight. Spotlight for a Cause. I was close. Spotlight for a Cause, October 21st. I got the word spotlight. I didn't. I said showcase. Sorry. Spotlight for a Cause. They've just started marketing this yesterday.
I make up a name every day. What difference does it make? We're going to Crazy Uncle Mike's. Meet me there. That's all I tell people.
Tickets are $33. They include a drink. It's a Tuesday night, so it can be a margarita, appetizers, and a show. And portion of the proceeds go back to the Amp Media Futures Foundation, which supports all of the shows you see right here at the studio, as well as the cafe, as well as bringing these young minds into the field of communications.
That's all the producers you see running around here like crazy. Heather, are you available on the 21st?
I actually am signed up to do that competition already. I did it the past 2 years. I was with Crazy Uncle Mike's, and I placed both years. I believe the first year I placed.
Okay, well, you're going to be a judge this time, Heather, because you're too
We
good,
have-
okay? You're too good.
We haven't had this competition yet, so
This is the first time we're doing it,
this is the
Heather.
first time.
This is a new competition.
Okay.
The one you signed up is on the 22nd.
You may be doing it through Boca.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, you're
First
you're
of all, you're
correct.
too good.
She may
Yes,
be
you're
doing it through Boca. We're doing it through
She's a
Del
regular.
Rey
She's still
Chamber.
good.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay,
Which is
I
okay,
understand.
as long as you're there.
As long as you're there, it's all
I'll be
good.
there. I'll be there.
There's also a cruise. We're going to do a cruise and we're gonna have entertainment on the cruise. I'm gonna put you on there too.
I look forward to it.
This, I mean, tell you can open a lot of doors with this. Why not?
The cruise?
When are we doing that? You're interested in, huh?
The other thing we were talking about this morning.
Are we doing that?
It's like being married. I say one thing, you say another, and we always do it your way, though. So
Well, they
your
came out and
marriage
they
is
called
always
me a priest.
In
Why am I
most
a
marriages,
priest?
it goes the wife's way. In our marriage, it's always your way.
It isn't my way.
That's why you're the priest.
It's the right way.
That's why you're the priest, because you always find another way
Heather,
to
how you
spin
doing?
it.
I'm gonna go sit over there.
I'm doing great.
I told Denise, and she and Arlette must think we're nuts, but maybe she doesn't understand what we're saying, which is probably better.
No, she understands.
You understand us?
Of course. Of course she understands. She's not deaf. She's Latina. It's just.
Well, Denise, we needed to make sure you're going to translate for her.
I'm gonna hand translate. She does Braille. ¿Cómo se dice?
Sign language?
Tú haces sign language. Y el Braille, ¿de dónde viene el Braille? Where? Oh, she worked with the blind.
Did you know that?
I am blind.
Oh my gosh, I need the buzzer. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. More to come.
Look at the time.
I know.
I wouldn't take commercial.
We're going to take a
I would
commercial.
just
We're
jump
going to
in
come
there.
back. We're going to talk to Denise. We're going to talk to Arlette. We've
Oh,
got
we'll
a
do it
lot
your
to
way,
do.
okay.
And
We'll do it your
then
way.
we've got Dr. Schaub of Gen X Beauty
We're gonna do
joining
it
us
your
on the
way.
1 o'clock hour. More to come. We have to thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
At Gen X, we believe skincare should be both powerful and purposeful. Beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Powered by women, made for everyone. Packed with bovine placenta, a rare regenerative ingredient rich in growth factors and nutrients. Infused with collagen peptides and hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Each ingredient is powerful on its own, but even better together. Feel the science, see the glow. Shop Gen X now at genxbeauty.com.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
No countdown, but thank you.
They did.
I know. You were talking, but we do it your way.
Therapy. We need a therapist. We need an in-house therapist. All right, you ready to head over to the other side
Am
of
I
the
allowed
studio?
to have a little fun with this?
You- with
or I have to be very conservative?
Denise might call you out, but you can go for
That's
it.
why I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
All right, so today we've got Denise Marsh of Gypsy Soul. Our host is on summer vacation as a teacher, and she brought her friend and another great Gypsy Soul artist. We've got Arlette Gomez joining us. So welcome. All right, do you want to introduce Arlette and talk about your books maybe a little bit?
I want to introduce Arlette, but I want to talk about how I met Arlette because
Okay.
it's an interesting story. So I was Arlette. Arlette has 3 boys, my 3 sons, and I was the teacher to one of her sons, and I didn't know that she was an artist at the time. I did not. I barely knew her. I just knew her from just dealing with her as a parent. And then one day she came in and she sat with her son at a party, and I really liked her. And then fast forward a couple of years, and I'm walking in my complex on the trail to exercise, and I bump into Arlette and her family. And I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, I live here. I moved here. Full circle, which is coming back soon. So, we started to be friends. I wasn't teaching her son anymore at the time. He doesn't even go to my school anymore. Sorry about that, but. And, we've been following each other. She's been following my poetry, and I've been following her art. She's absolutely out of this world amazing. So you've got a great singer on today's show. You've got an artist. You've got the show. This is the show to watch, guys. You have to watch the show. So I told Arlette that one day I want to do an integration with her, a collaboration. And you know that I've written 3 books. So I don't have my first book with me here, but I do have the second one, the Emotional Morse Code book. And I have the newest one, a Connecting Flight book with me. And I told Arlette that I want to collaborate with her. I want to use my poetry. Sorry, can't put this back all nice like they did. With her art. And we've been talking about this for a while. And then she said, get back to me. And then finally I said, well, can we get back to each other now? And it was the beginning of the summer, and she said, let's make a time to meet. And that was just the beginning of the magic. And we are working together. But I have to go back one more second, sorry. So Arlette knows that I love to write, and Arlette got me involved in this contest where you do a poem for an artist that you like based on their painting. And so I did one, not thinking anything of it, and it was published along with another poet. And the name of the book is called Ekphrasis 2024. It's actually on Amazon. And I did a poem for her painting called The Other Side. I don't know if you can see that. It's this one.
This one?
Yep, it's that one. So I did a poem, and another poet's another poem. Totally different perspectives on this poem. And we both got into the book. And, and Arlette told me, you got in, you have to get this book. So very, very exciting, very different for me. It was my first combination of poetry and art together. And if you don't know the term, it's called, let's say it together, ekphrasis. Everyone say ekphrasis. Ekphrasis has.
What am I, in school here?
I'm getting into the school year early because I'm nervous about it.
Denise, what is ekphrasis?
I'm going to tell you. So ekphrasis has a Latin derivative and also a Spanish derivative, and it means taking written word and integrating it with artwork. So you're putting them together. It's a collaboration of both together. It's a beautiful word. That's what it means in layman's words.
You should have a show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, it's hard for me to stay focused. So, so we're working together now. We're collaborating, and it's a very exciting project. We met, I think, three times. We met 3 times. I'm learning my Spanish again, relearning my Spanish, because Arlette speaks a lot of Spanish, so this is great for me, and she's learning more English, and it's just a win-win.
Well, congratulations. Let's introduce Arlette and her artwork.
So this is Arlette Gomez. Go ahead.
Thank you guys for having us here. My name is Arlette Gomez, visual artist. I'm working Soy pintora desde hace 20 años atrás, que me gradué de la universidad en Cuba, en La Habana.
And so, ¿tú fuiste de Havana y viniste a Estados Unidos?
España y después Estados Unidos.
So you went from Cuba to Spain. And then from Spain, so what happened in Spain? You were telling me something big happened in Spain.
Llevé mis pinturas a España y el proyecto para ciegos que se llama Otras Miradas.
So she did a program for the blind in Spain called Other Views. That's how she has the braille in her paintings. Now, este es el de ella, de Denise.
Sí, vamos a seguir el proyecto Other Views,
Okay.
a continuarlo y esta vez con los poemas de Denise.
So what she did was she took the braille paintings and she combined them with Denise's poems, which is what the book is about. That's why this piece is significant of Denise, correct?
The piece that's in the book. And what about the piece that's on the
that's
table?
That's Denise. ¿Esa es la pieza de Denise?
Sí, tiene el poema Full Circle. Full Circle.
That's
so
the full
the
circle
poem
piece.
is in the piece.
Yes.
So it's brailled into the painting.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
So think about it. If you have a poem, a famous poem, or something that signifies how you are, or an artist, how you sing, she can paint it and put it in braille in the painting. That's the whole click here.
So Denise, your poem then is written in braille, and then she's painted over it, or the braille is on top of it?
Yes, the braille is on top of it. The poem is under it. And then she's putting a varnish on it. So it's the interpretation of the poem called Full Circle. And that's also the name of her exhibit, Full Circle.
Well, tell me about the poem. What does it say? Can you read it or can
Yeah,
Okay.
I can. Do you want Arla to read it or am I reading it?
Either one.
I can read it.
Oh, you
too.
can read it.
It's in the newest book. It's in A Connecting Flight.
Now your poem is brailled into the painting, correct? La pintura tiene el braille en la poema.
Sí.
Sí. Okay.
And the funny thing, while Denise is looking for it, we were at an event for Denise for this book launch in Wellington at a restaurant bar that you are, I guess, the manager essentially of.
Full Circle.
Which is incredible. And when I met you last week, I thought, oh my gosh, Denise, I'm telling you, this is the Denise Marsh show.
I do a bunch of stuff, so I have a connection to Denise at multiple places.
That's incredible. And
We're all connected.
She's a great friend of mine.
all right, did you find it?
Feel the same. Yeah, I did. And I love that you put us on the same show. I know you did that on purpose, so I love
100%.
that. Yeah, this and everything today is the epitome of Full Circle. You know, Lauren being here, you know, having the reading poetry under the stars with you and your amazing, you know, Lauren. Well, Lauren will have time to put herself in the spotlight later. Talk about the cellar.
All right, let's leave the
She does some amazing things too. Okay, back to the poem. Okay, so the poem is called Full Circle. Air and water, sun and sky, connections and complications, diverged in a dance. Sun and sea, mirrors of old, resolving in the past tense. Now a commitment to behold. Newness has been created with a greater purpose of fulfillment and gratitude.
Which is beautiful. So Arlette, let me ask you, sun and sky, how did you get the boys swimming? Where did that come to your mind?
The sky.
The boys that are swimming in the painting.
Lo que están nadando en la pintura, ¿cómo fue que tú pusiste eso en la pintura de filosofía?
Sí, it is about full circle. Estos representan olas, waves.
Those are waves, it's full circle, it's waves, it's the representative of
Que
them
vienen-
swimming.
Que vienen sobre los dos niños que están en la orilla.
With the two kids in it, on the edge.
Y es la unión del cielo, el mar, la ola que vuelve, que va y viene, full circle.
So you got waves, you got the ocean, you got the waves, and the waves turn into the sky. So it's a full circle arrangement. That's how you get skies, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, waves evaporate and you get clouds.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was a teacher before.
I know she was. I'm just making sure she knows why
I
that's
didn't
important.
teach science, but okay, thank you.
But that's what she's talking about. Is the
It's
full circle.
beautiful. The colors are so beautiful in it.
Thank you so much.
Y tú puedes hacer esto para cualquier persona que tenga una poema o algo que es sincero para ellos y tú lo pintas, lo pones en braille.
Sí, yes.
So
yes,
like I
sure.
said, she could take, like, let's say you have a famous poem or a song, something that means something to you. You give it to her and she will put it into the painting in braille full circle.
So should we tell them your full circle moment with
Why
this?
are you talking about my full circle?
Because we had an artist, and she's still in this studio, and her art is done in shorthand. And we met her years and years ago. Her name is Stacy Mandel, and you'll see her pieces around here. And we had a meeting with her years and years ago, and Freddie said to her, did you ever think of adding Braille to your artwork? And after that meeting, she did, and she's been picked up at galleries all over Palm Beach. She's spectacular.
All over the world.
And
So nice.
totally, so to see this again, isn't it like a full circle moment for you?
Full circle.
It's all full circle.
It's full circle.
It's full circle.
Wow.
And I tell you, the amazing thing about Braille is that the story of the Braille has its own story, different from the painting, and then you put it together and you get a whole message. We have a huge piece back there. I still haven't hung it.
We
need a
hang it.
bigger boat.
And to hang it, I think it's the intro to the Brooklyn Cafe show, so I think it is in shorthand.
And I think I'm going to hang it on a rafter.
That's where you wanted to hang it before.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Arlette, do you sell your paintings? Are you in a gallery, website?
Sí, I have my own website, arlettegomezestudio.com. Ahí tengo todas mis pinturas.
All of the paintings are there. You can pick them
Sí, o las mejores. Y también tengo Facebook, tengo Instagram, Arlette Gómez Art. Y tengo exposiciones en Georgia y
Times Square.
group exhibitions in Georgia and Texas.
Wow.
¿Tú tienes algo en España también? You doing something in Europe?
In the past.
In the past.
In the
You're not
past.
doing it now?
No, now.
She had something in Times Square on the billboard. You know the big billboard thing that goes like, she was on it.
Wow.
With her artwork in New York City.
Yes, I do. Now I have my paintings in Cugini Gallery. Now the name is Latitude 26.
You're with Cubini? You with Latitude 26? You know them?
My paintings are there right now. 3 paintings.
Who brought you there? Who got you? Who do you know there? The owner, the new owner?
See?
Amigo mío.
Oh.
We actually were going to
Guillermo, right?
Yes, Guillermo. We wanted to open up a studio there.
Wow.
That's the place we did.
Full circle.
Everything is full circle.
They are under construction because he's making it more of a cafe, he told me.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow,
There's
she's
another
hanging.
element to the exhibit that's very important. There's a journal. Okay. Should I talk about it? You want to talk?
Let's talk about
Okay. So, okay. All right. So I'm really learning my Spanish. I love it. Okay. So there's another element because I keep a lot of journals, and most of my poetry starts off in journals. And Arlette and I talked about like the journal that we wanted. And the funny story is that I ordered a journal from Temu, and we not say anything bad about Temu, but I got like I got equipment instead of a journal. They sent me like some screwdriver thing, so I don't know what I pressed, but I didn't get the journal. And I'm looking and I'm wondering how they got that and what I pressed, and anyway, that's another story. But so we picked out a journal that we wanted, and what we said is that Arlette would pick out the poems that she wanted for the journal, and she would illustrate it. So here's the journal, and I have 13 poems so far in here, and Arlette started to, can I show them?
Yes, please.
She started to illustrate. So for my poem, Reasons to Love, this is what she put together. I don't know if you can see it, but look how beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She did this, and my poem is here. So this is one of my poems.
Wow.
And then she did another one. So we're working on this. So it's going to be a journal. It's going to be part of the exhibit, and we're showcasing it, both of our work together with the phrases.
And where's the exhibit going to be?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay. So this is an exhibit that's in process.
Yes, we're. You talk about
In
that.
process.
Yeah.
Maybe in the spring or
Maybe in the spring.
Okay.
It's a work in progress. We're doing different things. We're changing some things. We're adding some things. But we're talking about a timeline of the spring because Arlette's working on other projects besides this. Artists don't just work on one thing at a time. They work on.
You should be
many
her
things.
manager, Denise.
Yeah, and she'll be mine.
Are you guys gonna be there tomorrow?
I'm going to be there tomorrow.
Bring her with you.
She can't come tomorrow.
Why not?
Tomorrow. Can you explain that?
¿Por qué tú no puedes venir mañana?
I need a babysitting for my 3
Bring
kids.
the baby. She has a second babysitter.
How old are they?
It's so cute.
12, 8, and 5.
Not a problem.
Boys, 3
You
boys.
bring them. Tráelo.
Brianna will babysit.
That might be. that might be.
Oh,
that
Brianna's
might
over
be a
there. I
venue
just saw
for
her
it.
come in.
I don't know about that, but Lauren might have a venue for that, so you
Laura
never
has
know.
a venue. Laura has a venue.
Exactly my point.
Well, of course we do.
Maybe you
your
could
way.
do it at Village Music. You got so many opportunities for a venue.
We want an art gallery for it, because even though I love Village Music, it's hard to get the time when I want it. Like, they have different events, and it's hard to rent out the time. So, Arla wants a gallery with the perfect lighting, and so we're talking about where we could do it.
All right, well,
Crazy Uncle Mike's on what day?
October 21st. Congratulations
21st.
on the book. Arlette, such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
My pleasure too.
And maybe they'll even publish the journal. A lot of good stuff. Yes, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Michelle and Lauren. So more to come on the other side of this break. And then I think Heather's going to do another
Stick
song.
around so you can hear another sing song.
More to come. We'll be right back.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. Something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
Hi, I'm David Vito Quaderno, the owner of Xavier Restaurant in Meisner Plaza, that is in front of Meisner Park. We're a Sicilian cuisine restaurant, so I'm Sicilian. I'm just arrived from Sicily. I live in Catania, the east coast of Sicily. We offer the traditional Sicilian cuisine with the traditional ingredients that I used to import from Sicily, from the cheese to the oregano to the anchovies and different kind of fish. This is a family business already from the 1897, so it's almost 130 years business, and we're offering here the best. This is the first restaurant in the United States, so I wait for you in Meisner Park to enjoy the best and the real Sicilian kitchen. Ask you to book your tables just to be sure that you will find a place for enjoy the real Sicilian kitchen. Thank you. For your reservation, you can call at 561-617-5424. We are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 4 to 9:30.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? With MedGuard Alert's new Care Watch, you can connect with medical professionals instantly, 24/7. No cell phone required. This life-saving medical device acts as a phone as well as a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, you may qualify to get yours free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This Day in History is brought to you by Cherry Auto Works. On July 9, 1962, folk singer Bob Dylan walks into a studio and records the song that would make him a star, Blowin' in the Wind. On July 9, 1762, the wife of Russia's new emperor, Peter III, rallies the army regiments of St. Petersburg against her husband and is proclaimed Empress Catherine II, the sole ruler of Russia. More commonly known as Catherine the Great, she would stay on the throne for the next 34 years, longer than any other female ruler in Russian history. 1948. Satchel Paige, longtime Negro League star, makes his major league debut with the Cleveland Indians, the oldest rookie in history. Age is a question of mind over matter, he says. If you don't mind, it don't matter. British forensic scientists announced that they have positively identified the remains of Russia's last Tsar, Nicholas II, his wife, Tsarina Alexandra, and 3 of their daughters. The scientists used mitochondria DNA fingerprinting to identify the bones, which had been excavated from a mass grave near Ekaterinburg in 1991. William Faulkner, who would go on to become one of America's most iconic Southern authors, joins the Royal Air Force on this day, but will never see combat because World War I will end before he completes his training. This Day in History is brought to you by Cherry Auto Works.
And we're back. All right, we got to move real quickly because Dawn takes up a lot of time.
All right, we're going to move real quickly. We're going to head over to this side of our studio and talk to Lauren Russo and Michelle Spears and see what Lauren's got going. We got to meet Lauren at Sinful Crepes when we were there last week.
No, I grew up with Lauren in the Bronx.
Yeah. She talks like you.
Queens.
Could be.
She used to visit from Queens to the Bronx.
All right, tell us what we're talking about today, Lauren, because what I thought we were, we're not. So
Okay.
We're going to kick it back over to you.
Well, thank you for having me again. Today I'm here spotlighting another really unique venue in Wellington. This is where we were introduced to the incredibly talented Heather Lee. Village Music Cafe is a really unique music center. So they have a music store, they do classes, there's instruments, and then they have a cafe where they serve Cugini wine. But they do live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. They do an open mic the first and third Thursday of the month, which is a lot of fun because you get a bunch of mixed acts. But generally what we get is big international performers that come into a more intimate venue. So we get a lot of the bigger acts and they come in and they play for us. So the calendar is on Facebook. You can find that at Village Music Cafe Wellington or villagemusiccafe.com.
And now, how long has that venue been there?
Quite a few years already.
Years, right?
Yeah, a few years.
Because I've heard some other acts go through there.
It's really a hidden gem. I say this all the time, not just because I work there, but it's literally one of my favorite places. I had Michelle come in for open mic last Thursday, and and I was actually cooking that day. I do a bunch of stuff, but I was actually cooking that day. So I told her, come in, let me cook you a meal, come watch
You're cooking at Village Music Cafe?
I do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm all over. I do a bunch of
cooks,
stuff. I'm
she
a hustler.
sings, she
What do you
dances.
cook?
We have a full menu. So we have an open kitchen behind the bar. So
You do
there's
that too?
food.
She makes an amazing Cuban.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
food.
Amazing Cuban sandwich.
Multi-talented. Thank you.
And chicken quesadillas.
Chicken quesadillas.
Everybody's
and
tasting your food. Wait a minute. Hold on a
I'm
second.
We might
I'll
have to
bring
go
you
have
in.
some food.
Don't
We're
worry.
gonna go
bring
up there.
some in.
That's the Sicilian side of me. I'll fill your belly.
That's near you, Jay, out in Wellington. You been there? You guys played there?
You've been there, you don't tell me?
I think the Ruse should play there.
Think we should play there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
And now maybe Heather can sing with you since you don't have a singer.
I'm hoping to get Heather back in to maybe do something on her own.
Absolutely.
We bring in Axel all the time. She came in and we were floored. She opened her mouth and everybody was just. We all had chills. She was really incredible. Yeah, we all were. We were all like, oh my God, because she came up and you don't expect it, and she opened her mouth and it was just like.
Well, I was sitting next to them the whole
Yeah.
time, and then we were getting tired because I had one drink and was ready to go.
You had one
And then
whole drink?
I had one drink, that was it. And then I was like, I've been sitting next to this girl, like I know she's gonna belt out something.
Yeah.
And after the first song, I had chills. And then when she sang the second song, I had to take out my phone and video you. And told you, like...
She sent it to me like at
I
10
sent
o'clock
it to
at
him
night.
at 10
I said, how
something.
drunk is this woman? And I saw her, I said,
I'm like,
whoa.
Freddie, yeah, well, you know,
Whoa.
that I called this one at like 10:45 at night, and I'm like, oh my God, and my
Whoa.
boyfriend's like, why are you calling people this late? I'm like, I would want to know, you
Yeah.
know, so I sent you the video and said, you have to check this
That
person
was
out. and
hilarious, but
Sent
I
you her
gotta tell you.
Instagram, and you're like, yep, we need her on the air
Hey, I
next
went
week.
to her Instagram. That's how I know that Heather does some of the board games.
We
and this
love
and
to
that.
bring in new talent. We have Grammy-nominated teachers there that are at the school that perform. So we love to bring in new talent. Open mic is really, it's a lot of fun, and we're really excited that she came in and she sang, and like I said, she brought down the house. Everybody that night was just.
We like to do a production.
Where is Village
showcase.
Music located?
Wellington.
So we're on Forest Hill, right on the outskirts of the mall.
All right, and then you can find a full listing of what events you have there?
Yeah, every month the events are listed on Facebook, Village Music Cafe in Wellington.
Or you could do a video on your phone and send it to us what the events are
Absolutely.
during the week. Can you
I
do
sure
that?
can, yep. And so it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. So we do the open mic the first and third Thursday of the month. And then the rest of the month you get all those big acts that come in. We get like Celebration comes in. They come in with their trio. The Flyers, Spider Cherry. We get a ton of really great artists. Some, you need tickets for, so I would definitely, it's a small venue, so it does sell out. We have food, we have beer, wine, margaritas. We have a bunch of stuff there. It's really unique. You're gonna go and you're gonna definitely be back.
Plus,
for
they have a
sure.
music store also.
Yeah, so that's why it's a music center. There's
You mean
so
you have
much
like
there.
speakers and wires?
Yeah.
The music center, right?
It is.
Like
It's a music center. It's
Where we see the
really,
wires?
it's full stop. They repair instruments, they sell instruments, they do classes, and then we have the cafe side, which is really, really unique. It's
This
very
is like
cool.
right up around.
Well, Jalen
Yeah.
plays drums, and one of our other crew, Josh, he's guitar, and then you've got
So we could start a band,
bass.
is what you're
Well,
saying.
they have a band
So
called The Ruse,
let's
and they're
bring
on
them in.
Spotify.
They need to come.
And
They
they
need a
should definitely
singer.
go
Let's bring
in.
'em in. Let's
And
get you in on
and
the
their
third
singer
Thursday.
just left, so maybe you might have a
singer
singer for
left.
them.
I'm trying to get Josh to come. He's like, well, what time is it? I think
Well,
he
Josh is
passes
probably
or
watching.
something,
Well, you got Josh and Jay and Jose.
Yeah.
You guys have it all together.
Yeah,
But
so
I
you
think
let
Heather,
me know. I'd love
if,
to get you in.
if Heather plays ball, I think she will resolve because you don't have a singer. Heather,
Come to the next open mic. I'll be there.
Well, the nice thing is if she comes to open mic, there's a lot of acts that come in, so she could possibly find herself a singer that's looking to join a band. I mean, there's always
There you
stuff going on there, so.
And then
It's
Andrew's
very
going to
cool.
come film it because Gato's got to be there.
I want to be there.
Is he shaking his head? Yes.
Let's make it happen.
I want to
Do
be
it.
there.
Let's
can
make
go
it
too.
happen.
I want to film it. I want to.
Sure you do.
I want to talk to people and
Yeah.
let her. Why not?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You're gonna go up there. You might as well have a party, no?
Next Thursday.
Always.
Open mic.
Next Thursday.
Yeah,
open mic.
there.
next
I'll
Thursday's
be at
open
it
mic.
reading.
See, Thursdays when we do this, we have to take a lot of people
I know.
because
It'll
we
be
have.
fun.
It's
we
always
have
at night.
radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have to take,
it's 7.
Like tomorrow night, we're going from 4 to 8. All that is going to be on radio.
Yeah, tomorrow night is the band Free Drinks. So that's who's live at Village
They
Music
buy all the
tomorrow
drinks?
night. Free Drinks.
They
That's
buy
the name
all
of
the
their band, and they're actually really great. They were there on open mic night, and they did a bunch of songs, and they were really good.
Wow.
Really
All right,
good.
we'll have to check that out. And when the ruse goes, we all got to go.
You're
Like,
in.
we're all there.
VIP.
No, if the ruse goes, forget it. I'm gonna knock out the house. Now, Michelle, you.
I got Shab on, so can we transfer to Shab and then come
and
back?
then come back, sure.
All right, you good with that? Before he starts a whole nother interview?
No problem.
That's what we're doing. Oh, I'm only in Dawn's
Sorry,
world.
Dawn's World.
Dawn's world.
All right, because we have a virtual call with Dr. Shab, who is the creator and founder of Gen X Beauty. So I wanted to make sure that we don't see her because she's on the other side of Orlando. And bring Shab over and we can talk about what's going on.
How are you?
Hi guys, how are you?
We're good. How are you doing?
Not bad. Thanks for having me.
We never know which way the show's going to go, which is a
Yeah.
great show, which is really awesome. We have so many people, but I wanted to chat with you and Gen X and what's happening with this. We have got some great ideas we want to share with you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear them. Yeah.
Some great ideas, different ideas the kids have for putting together some sample packs and getting these out to people and more subscribers. Because the product is so incredible, and the people don't know what they're missing until they try it. So we thought, you know what? Maybe we can get these into more hands, and they try it, and then they order it.
You know, back in the day, it
Yeah,
used to be
those
called.
pamphlets are great.
It used to be called skin to skin. Back in the day, I don't know, Michelle, if you remember that. It used to be called something skin to skin sales. And what happens is it's great to talk about it. I mean, I'm 150 and I use this. Look at me. It's that kind of deal. And so tomorrow, Gen X is going to be sponsoring the event tomorrow night, and we're going to have a table, and we're actually going to put it on for people to wear it, to see what they feel like. That's called the skin-to-skin sale. And what you want to do is you talk about it, you look at it, but until you touch it and feel it, you don't know really what the experience is. Now, all kidding aside, Dawn's been using this, and I know she's going to hate me for picking on her, but there was a day that I said to her, where did your bags go? And I don't mean that out of disrespect. Don't get me wrong. I just blurted it out because I said, what happened? And she says, I'm using Gen X. And didn't you tell me that day?
It's an incredible difference when I wake up in the morning to when I actually leave, because I use the eye cream and then I put the face cream on, and for me, it acts as like a primer under my foundation. Because I react to primers, and I'm allergic to everything, and I'm not allergic to the Gen X. No redness, no breakouts, no nothing. I've been using it probably since March. I take it on the trip with me. I took it to France with me. I put it in the refrigerator in the hotel. It's an incredible product, and as soon as you put it on, you can feel it tightening your under eye. I can feel it moisturizing my neck as I'm approaching this next stage in life. Everything is different, and they're not exactly where they're supposed to be, but this helps.
Yeah, her eyeball moves around.
You know, it's like you wake up in the morning and your bags are a little bit bigger and your neck's a little bit
I got to tell you, I'm
creepier.
amazed. I'm amazed. I really sincerely am amazed because they used to hang there and they're gone.
Thank you. They used to hang there, and he wonders why he's not married. Yeah, he's.
I don't mean
but
that.
Sean,
Well, that's funny.
I want a little bit. The science
I've been
behind.
sitting here waiting for you guys, and I've been applying the eye cream like to my hands because it feels just so moisturizing. It helps with the aging part. And, you mentioned your under eyes, but, for women, it's like your neck, your hands. And although it's an eye cream, I mean, this thing is magic. What makes it so special is the placental extract that's in there. It's loaded with exosomes, loaded with proteins and peptides, hyaluronic acid. I mean, everything you need in a skincare line. It's just a beautiful product. It can be used daily, nightly, and you really do see the improvement. So I agree, Freddie, the skin to skin is the best way because once you try it, you'll buy it.
I got to tell you, diabetics, even type 2 diabetics, there's a problem with inflammation and dryness of the hands, dryness of the feet. And this happens because of what's happening in your body. And I have Gen X at home, and I put it on my ankles. I'm going to tell you what a difference it makes. You can see, if I take off my socks, which I'm not going to do, you can see it. And, they laugh at me. That's why I don't say, no, I'm not going to do it. That's a different show. But I can show, I put it on there. I was going to ask you, it took away the dryness. It's unbelievable. And I'll show you, when we're off the air, I'll show it. It does work, and you can see that I put it on there.
One of our producers is using it on a scar to help with scarring.
Absolutely. So what caused us to create this line was all of my work in the past with placentas. Placentas have been used traditionally for clinical purposes to treat diabetic ulcers, to treat wounds, to prevent scars. It has all of the components for regeneration and is why we wanted to incorporate it into a skincare line. So yes, it's for anti-aging purposes, it's for moisturizing purposes, but the clinical benefits are far-reaching. So for, to address diabetic dryness or for scarring, it's not going to necessarily take all of the scar away or completely remove the scar, but it's definitely going to help kind of tone it down, make it blend in a little bit better, and help that remodeling part of the scarring to continue.
I gotta tell you, it does work for dryness.
It
I can
softens
guarantee
it.
you that.
And I've been using it on some brown spots. You using it on your hands?
I use it on here, and I show you it's gone. And again, I don't like to talk because people think I'm a little nuts to begin with. But I know the difference. I know the difference in when your feet, when your
My
feet get
bags,
dry
thank you.
and your bags are gone.
Thank you.
It's hard to explain to people how it works. So what I'm going to do is I want to take you on all the things we're going to be doing all over the place, brought to you by Genix, and let people try it.
Well, actually, we're doing an event with you, Michelle, the end of this month. Did we agree on a date? The 29th of this month. It's a women's networking event. So shop as soon as I get the flyer. I'll send it to you. Maybe you can come down and we can give out some samples. Because
That'd
you
be
have, what,
great.
about 30, 40 women?
Yeah, 30 to 40 women, all entrepreneurs.
Oh, amazing.
So that would be a great event. Shop, she's got a fast pass on the Bright Line. So she comes down to all our events, which is great. And then she goes back to take care of her daughter, which is amazing.
Unbelievable. So tomorrow we're going to be having a table, and I'm going to be directing traffic to people and showing my ankles. I'm going in that direction.
Tell
But
us
it
about the
works.
benefits of exosomes, because that's a new hot button right now, is exosomes.
Yeah, so exosomes, I mean, they're kind of a byproduct from cellular production. So if you think about stem cells, I don't know if there's an echo on your end.
Can you turn your audio down a little bit?
I can do that.
That should be
So when you think about what stem cells came to the market, and they were the new sexy thing to be treating regenerative medicine, any kind of ailment from osteoporosis to anything with the knees or joints. The stem cells are great, and they do work, and I'm not going to say they don't, but the mechanism of how they work is by the release of mRNA or messengers that tell the body how to regenerate, how to continue through the healing process. And so exosomes are really the key factor when you think of anything in regenerative medicine. And the scientific community is now moving towards understanding that really the mechanism for regeneration is really driven through exosomes. And the way that we process our placental extract is to make sure that we are inherently keeping all of those regenerative based exosomes. I believe we have the highest concentration of exosome in any product on the market. We average around 1.5 trillion exosomes per ml. So this is a concentration. You're looking at all of that in every one of our products. So that's really why we've seen such great before and afters. Even when we've used it for clinical purposes, the exosomes are really the driver. And it just complements all of the necessary components for skincare. Like I mentioned, hyaluronic acid and proteins and peptides. Those are important, but the true reason why we're seeing a lot of the changes in the skin is driven through the exosomes.
It's an amazing product, and I can't even tell you. Literally, I looked in the mirror this morning and went, "Oh my gosh, look at your eyes!" And by the time I left the house, they just feel so much better.
The funny thing is that women, they notice this more than men. But men have a bigger need than women. Men's skin it's either very dry or very oily. There's never anything in the middle from all the guys that I've met. And what I'm saying is a guy has to say, well, I use Gen X. I mean, how many men you think are going to be honest about it? Think about it. Psychologically, no. But men need this more than even women.
Well, I told you I had to get a whole nother set because Chuck's been using mine.
He's been, right?
And I'm wondering why I'm going through more of the face cream more than the eye cream. And I'm realizing that he's using my product when I'm here.
But that's what happens with a good product.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. Yes. And, as you get older, you need more. So I hope you have a vault somewhere of this stuff because we live in Florida. The sun is always out. And I'm going to tell you, it is hot out there. And you dry up all over the place.
What's the promo code, Dr. Shop?
So it's Brooklyn 50. If you go to our website, genxbeauty.com, and put in the code Brooklyn 50, you'll get an amazing 50% off of your purchases, which is an amazing deal we have going on. You can also check us out on Instagram. We're at Genx Beauty Labs, if you'd like to check it out and see some of our testimonials there. But thank you for having me. I hope we can get this product into everybody's hands.
Now, we started playing the Gen X commercial also on
On
True
radio,
Oldies,
so it'll be
radio
on
and
the
everything
shows
else.
tomorrow night.
So it's going to be on the radio stations as well, and we want people to come on down because I just want people to try it, skin to skin. And if I'm wrong, you can tell me, Freddie, you're wrong. But I'm going to guarantee you, all you guys out there that follow and watch the show, come on down, prove me I'm wrong. I will guarantee you, every guy I meet is going to walk away and not say anything or say the product works.
Definitely check it out. Brooklyn 50. Save the date on July 29th, and I'll send you the flyer, Dr. Schaub, so you'll join us, and we'll give out some samples and talk about it. We're going to be doing a show at Rollatini's. Isn't that where it is? Rollatini's in Lake Worth. All right.
Everything's near you.
July 29th, a lunch show at Rollatini's. Schaub, you'll come join us. We'll give out some samples and meet some incredible business owners.
Looking forward to it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. All right. Now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got some more music by Heather Lee, and then we're going to check back over here and talk to Michelle Spears. More to come. We'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Ant Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Ant Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah
Open your
Spiritual.
heart. Right here on the Oldies Station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
Artist Loft.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Ant Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be in first class. Champagne, please.
Dying comfort.
That's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 800-978-4815. That's 800-978-4815. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
When you kiss me, oh, I'd give anything again to be your baby doll. This time I'm not leaving without you. He said, sit back down where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and you said to me, there's something about this place. Something about lonely nights, my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about, baby, you and I. It's been 2 years since I let you go. I couldn't listen to a joke or rock and roll. Muscle cars drove a truck right through my heart. On my birthday you sang me a heart of gold with a guitar humming in the lows. This time I'm not leaving without you. Sit back down where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and you said to me, there's something about this place. Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about, baby, you and I. You and I. You and I. Baby, I'd rather die without you and I. You and I. You and I. Baby, I'd rather die without you and I. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Wow. Whole lot of money, but we're still paying rent. 'Cause you can't buy a house in heaven. There's only 3 men that I'ma serve my whole life. That's my daddy and Nebraska and Jesus Christ. There's something about the chase. 6 whole years. I'm a New York woman, gonna run you down, still want my lipstick all over your face. Something about just knowing when it's right. So put your drinks up, gonna Nebraska. Oh, Nebraska, Nebraska, I love you, you and I. You and I. Baby, I'd rather die without you and I. You and I. You and I. Baby, I'd rather die without you and I. It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not leaving without you.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, Heather, you are Florida's best kept secret. I can't believe that you are not on a label somewhere. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Heather is spectacular.
She has.
Amazing. Do you train yourself? Or have you had singing, stage? I mean, your professionalism, your stage presence.
Thank you so much.
Stage presence, Heather.
I know. I was trying to come up with another word.
What did we talk about, Heather? They're always going to remember stage presence.
I know. I mean, I kind of get that just because I love to be on stage. I love to perform for people. So I think that's where the stage presence comes from. But I do have a vocal coach. His name is Mike Soper. We've worked to kind of tweak a couple things and make my voice fine-tuned and a lot better.
It's clean. And it's,
Thank you so
it
much.
doesn't crack. It stays. You got your whole
natural
future.
talent.
You got your whole future ahead of you.
Natural. That's just natural talent.
And it's funny because we made you sing a few songs because we wanted to see the consistency and the stage, and you get better.
Yeah.
As you get more comfortable, you get better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where are
for
you
sure.
performing next?
Huh?
Where are you performing next?
Hopefully with you guys tomorrow.
That's right.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Good answer.
Sounds
I
great.
think we're going to have to schedule your next 30 days. That's all I got to say.
Incredible. All right, so before we wrap this up, we got a full afternoon of shows. We got to check in with Michelle Spears and see what she's got.
The
July
brains.
29th, we have an event for a women's networking group at Rollatini's.
We do. With the South Florida Women's Networking Group. So if anybody is an entrepreneur and has a
Hold your
woman
mic up.
and has not joined South Florida's Women Networking Group, look for it on Facebook because we're keeping it exclusive for them. Selling tickets for that, for the luncheon. It comes with everything you need, all the food. They're going to treat you and your crew to a nice meal as well.
Oh, thank you.
And be able to have everybody have their little time in the spotlight and discuss their business.
Now, we met the owner of Rollatini, didn't we?
Victor.
She said a long time ago.
Yeah, a
Long
long
time.
time
You don't
ago.
remember him?
He's been my caterer for a very long time.
I used to live around the corner from Rollatini.
All
Of
roads
course you
lead back
do.
to Denise. I told you.
All roads lead to Rome.
Full circle.
Now, so and Michelle, what do you do besides that? What do you do for yourself? What's the business?
I'm a luxury wedding and event planner. So my business is Magical Creations Events. It's basically your one-stop shop for all of your party needs. We have rentals, we have all the amazing vendors. I mean, my job, I always look for new talent. I always look for amazing people that I can bring onto my team. And, you know, I would definitely love to have this one singing at some events that I have
Can
coming.
you imagine the weddings and
Oh,
everything?
I'm already, the expo, I'm in the process of doing a party expo. I already know I want her to be there to sing.
Now, because of her, to who she is and the connections of bringing all these people forward, I think that if we go back to doing those small venues, small, 200-300 people, with their expertise, I think it would be a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah.
I think you'd be happy.
Andrew, help me. Gato.
The priest is in the house. But I got to tell you, I feel it. I feel it. I don't know Heather from a stone in the wall. I don't. She sent me the video. I don't know. I said, maybe it was a good video. I don't know. And boom.
Incredible.
So you can't say I've been wrong.
Incredible. All right, Michelle, tell us the name of the women's event again.
It's the South Florida Women's Networking Group. We're doing a luncheon, and if you're not in the group, look for it on Facebook and get invited, and look for it in events and get yourself a ticket.
Do you have it on Eventbrite?
I do have it on Eventbrite.
Do you
yeah.
know you can share it to all your contacts on Eventbrite?
I know I can. Right now we're trying to keep it limited to the South Florida Women's Networking
Oops.
Group. but that's okay.
I
In
invited
another week or so,
4,700
we're going to
people.
open it up to other people as well.
I invited 4,768
Yeah, no
people.
worries. Rollatini is not that big, but we'll make it work.
I have to have a repeat of prayer.
That's all right. We'll do it every month. We
You
can
can
make this
tell
a
me
monthly
that.
thing. That's all right. We can make this a monthly thing.
And this
I
is
have
only for women?
I have women that can't make it this month and are begging for me to do this again and repeat this again so they can have the opportunity and have a little bit more notice because a lot of people work multiple jobs. So
okay, they do it again.
Yeah,
And again.
absolutely.
All right.
And again.
You ready to
We'll
wrap
start
this up?
raising some funds and give you guys some money so you can take care of all your interns.
Would be amazing. Amazing. All right, so save the date, October 21st at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Save the date, July 29th. We're going to be at Rollatini's in Lake Worth. We're going to put all that information out. And tomorrow, please come join us. We're going to be at DeBills and Galleries on Atlantic Avenue, 38 East Atlantic Avenue. Come on out, see all of our Thursday night lineup. Network, get a Gen X sample, have some fun, meet and greet, some great music. Heather's going to be there. Artist Loft has a great band that's going to be there as well. They've got a 3-piece band joining us, so it's going to be a huge
I think
night.
we lose Heather tomorrow
To them?
to that band.
I don't think so.
They're looking for a singer.
Now, he is the singer.
No, they're looking for a singer. Trust me when I tell you this. Watch. Lay some money on it.
Why do you do that?
Because it's gone. I can see it. What can I tell
started
you?
off on such a flow, and then he gives me a stomachache because he twists it every time.
But that's good for her.
Yes, it's
Look
great
at the
for
face.
her.
Look at it. You see the
he
face,
does it
Heather?
to
You
me
see the face?
every time.
And am I wrong?
Sometimes. The priest.
The priest.
The priest.
Priest is in
They're
there.
laughing in there.
I'm going to wear crucifixes.
Look, Freddie's legs.
Wow. Wow, you guys are going to be playing basketball in Pelican Bay. Basketball in Pelican Bay. This is your doing.
Me, not Scott,
You.
doing G-Man. They're all in the house. All right, tune in today at 3 o'clock. We've got Faith Stories with Dawn DeMarco Book and a whole lot more. And tonight you've got Sarah Spiritual live at 6:30 on True Oldies Radio, and see what Sarah's topic of the week is.
And do me a favor, caring and sharing. If you see today's show, share it out. I want people to hear the music. I want people to understand what's going on here. We got more. We're going to try to work more with the ladies and get you more of this information, the paintings and everything else. This one can be seen every other Thursday here at what time?
5:30.
5:30.
Gypsy Soul.
And hopefully we're going to be doing some rock and motion over here. So it's going to be some good stuff. Coach, yes, I got you. We'll do something for you as well. Come on in. Let us amplify your business. The summer's here. Watch for the food crawl because we're going to end up with a luau on the beach. And she thinks I'm kidding until they showed up here, Hawaiian style. Did they show up here?
Yes.
Did they say yes?
Yes.
We doing luau, baby. Heather, you like luau's? Oh, yeah. Oh, we got Heather. We're going to be, oh, Mike, watch out now. You in trouble. You're going to be on the beach. Pass the poi.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.